All right, welcome back to another episode of Master and the Pupil. I'm here in person for the first time ever with my friend Stango, and we are going to be recording an episode using the deck that won RBET Rulers. It is the Fairy deck that you see on screen here. It's interesting because my journey with Fairies for Edison format is how I started. So back in February 2022, when I first started playing Edison format, I took a liking to the Fairy deck and I was playing it really hardcore until whichever the first RB, I think RBET2, I tried to play it. And around one, I ran into Lightsworn, and the guy opened up like Charge, Recharge, Mill Gardner, Mill Wolf, and I just did not have a good time. I got absolutely destroyed. My hand was like double DD Warrior Lady, like a Raikou, a Shining Angel, just all these normal summons. You can only do one, and I got clapped. And I was like, all right, well. And then I think next round it was something similar where I just drew a bunch of normal summons. That is a problem that this deck has. So the list I was playing back then, I believe they're both by the same person. So I think the guy who made this is called Pro Storm. And I know that he topped RBET1, I feel like, with a version of Fairies. But this one's very different. This one's doing some things that I like. It has evolved the deck a bit. So it plays Cyber Valley now, which is searchable via Shining Angel. And technically, Nova Summoner can get it too if you just get Shining Angel. And then Mind Control to do something with it. So that's like an automatic +1 when you do that. It's a little low on graveyard manipulation, so it only has the one copy of free, no copies of Solar Purity and Light. And it's also teching Legacy Yatagarasu or Jar of Greed. I really like that addition to the deck because it makes it essentially where this deck can set multiple cards and your opponent thinks that they're going to get like a juicy Icarus attack or a juicy Heavy Storm, and it actually nullifies the full extent of getting your back row wiped out. So I like this introduction to the meta, just seeing that Legacy Yatagarasu is being played or Jar of Greed, whichever one. They're both basically the same since no one plays Spirit Monsters in this format. And yeah, this deck is very standard. It only plays one Raikou now. Back when I was playing, it definitely played three and three-dimensional alchemist. So it's cut down on some of the monsters, but also is going hardcore. Like I definitely want to summon Christia every game because it's playing a full copy of them. And I've seen people recently start to go down on copies of Christia, which is interesting. But what are your thoughts on the fairy deck in general, Stango? How do you feel about fairies?
So I think Fairies has always been a deck that is the most successful when it's having kind of like a sticky grind game because it is pretty much the best Edison format deck at doing that. It has a lot of inherent monster abilities that are really strong. Honest and Battle Step, Freed being really good, Herald just stopping like any really problematic plays like Diva Synchros and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was I totally agree with you about the Yatagarasu or the Jar of Greeds in general. The thing that is always kind of hard for Fairies is that it's kind of hard for them to establish their back row plus their recruiters if they're in fear of like getting heavy stormed out the game.
Yeah.
Because they need the back rows to protect the recruiters. Like you need to bottomless, any of the summons that like really threaten them, like, Shora, stuff like that. Deprison to just like take away materials and stuff like that where you don't want recruiters to kind of take the hits on those, like you're like, oh, there's a Sirocco, I need that out of here like right now.
Yeah, and you have DD Warlady to deal with any kind of synchro plays, absolute zero, just kind of trade one for one with them, which is really good. DD Warlady in this format is extremely good. She's just like
her at 3 is insane.
It really is insane that she's at 3, and
being able to retrieve back with Alchemist as well is like just like a huge plus additionally on top of it.
Yeah.
And I mean the same thing that you commented about the Cyber Valley, I think it's really cute, especially since the deck does play return.
True.
And Cyber Valley definitely gets rid of some problematic board states. Like let's say you don't have the best hand of dealing with synchros, you don't have Honest, you don't have DD Warrior Lady. Cyber Valley with Minecon is like really strong. Additionally with that, I think Christia is one of the best boss monsters once it gets established.
Christia is ridiculous. Is actually by far one of the most, like when I summon Christia, I feel like I've won the game.
Right, because the problem with like some boss monsters is that like you kind of have to put a lot of resource into it, and like it can sometimes be a minus when you run into certain situations. Like Christia is a +1. Like when you summon her, you're like, go ahead and bottomlessly. It's fine. I'm getting back my Honest. I'm getting back my DD Warrior Lady, my DL.
My Herald,
Yeah, so it's like, you can go ahead and bottomless this. I'm attacking into this deep prison. It's like Stratos. Like, when you summon Stratos into 2 back row, you don't care that your Stratos gets popped.
Right.
Like, you're like, I got my +1. I got the search that I wanted.
Yeah, no, the deck is pretty solid. So let's just get into a game. See how things are looking for the boys. Let me see if anyone's hosting already. Okay, this guy's name is Goat Format Jeremy, but he had Edison hosting. That was interesting. Anyways.
Yeah, I think we made the rule as well that we were going to host our own games just because we seem to run into quite some devious things.
Yeah,
when we're running into other people hosting.
Yeah, we did have some. Oh, well, this guy wants to play us.
Yeah, he wants a little taste. A little taste. It's only a few years ahead of.
What are we going with here? I don't have a die on my desk right now.
I feel scissors. This is the goat format people.
Now what? I'm letting you choose.
We're gonna scissor again.
Wow, we're gonna scissor again.
Yes.
And you won.
The Go format people love to hate on Rock. That's their meta. I'm surprised he didn't start on paper. I know this because I'm always playing Goat format on Reddit. It's like that's the okay.
So
we draw for turn.
Yeah, I was looking at how many cards he plays in deck because it's interesting knowing that I'm playing 42. I'd never personally play that many cards.
Yeah, I mean, every time that like I'm ever like trying to show you a deck, you're like, well, first off, let's cut down the deck.
Yep.
This is pretty simple. We can just kind of set two.
Yeah, I'm setting the legacy because I kind of want to get heavy stormed with the Call of the Haunted, and if everything just goes through, then I'll automatically have a live Call of the Haunted. Assumedly, if Ryko mills something decent, it could mill Christia, which would be nice. Oh, okay.
Frog, okay.
Yep. Okay, no Christia, that would have been absolutely nuts.
Yeah, Christian phase would have just been like probably game there, honestly.
Yeah, actually,
I don't know how he really outs that with Monarchs, which I'm assuming he's on.
It would be really bad for him. Okay, we can't like really deal with Agors, but Agors also isn't the end of the world, so I think I do want to get some battle damage in.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few things we can't deal. Like Gors is a little problematic, and obviously a Monarch on the crackback. Like, if he has a Monarch in his hand and Gors, like I would probably let this attack go through, just Monarch it out, and then like save the Gors for like maybe something that doesn't directly contest with it. Because the Theta Warrior Lady will get rid of the token and or Gors himself.
Yeah. Well, what's he thinking about here?
I guess he's thinking if he wants to.
Yeah, I was wondering. Maybe. Yeah, I was wondering if he was still on that.
Okay. Rhoda.
Okay.
I guess this is malicious edge. Maybe he's gonna like search Stratos, get Prodigy, because there was that list at Rulers. I think.
It was more of an evil hero deck.
Yeah. That could be what he's on.
It's interesting when I play the fairy deck. I never feel like, outside of maybe the Blackwing matchup, I never feel like I have like an auto win or like a very easy time, right? Like,
yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a deck that kind of for all intents and purposes does play a little fair.
Yes,
it doesn't do a lot. Yeah, we take this 300 and we take it to the grave to go ahead and declare the effect.
Yeah, I didn't mean to send it to grave, but
yep. I like that play just because it does get rid of the hero target for Miracle Fusion. So we search for Prodigy.
Okay, so he got a Prodigy. So I think I'm going to banish this Treeborn Frog.
Yeah, we don't really have many plays. Like, I don't really want to have to fight into a Monarch that just can get summoned out for free every turn. So I think we just have to get rid of this frog. Because we already got rid of the swap frog, which was nice. He didn't bounce it up. It got Reko'd away.
Yeah, maybe I did that too fast for him to understand what I was doing.
Yeah, he's got it. And I guess we just pass. There's no real reason to set anything here.
Yep. I'm still waiting for him to do like a heavy.
It's unfortunate, like MST Minecon. It's like a little bit of dead cards in this kind of matchup.
Definitely dead in this matchup. And this is one of the, oh no, he drew another one. Or maybe he had that, but it's annoying. I was hoping that he didn't have a way to establish a Treeborn Frog again.
This is tough. I mean, Monarchs definitely are a matchup I think Fairies can sometimes struggle with for sure. Just because, like, it deals with the Alk. DD Warrior later kind of gets outed as well. The recruiters don't really do much if they get Caius and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, main phase 2 going 1-for-1.
Okay, so he's about to wombo me.
Setting up for Dude Lock. Thankfully, you have Minecon, so if he sets up like a fake dupe, like we can maybe do something into it, because we do have our Herald in the grave, so we can sync her off on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We're gonna have to do that to break it.
Yeah, so he's just going combo here. Okay. Wait, before you start, did he didn't illegally do his substitutes, right?
What do you how did he do it? So he went substitute. He went 1-for-1. I'm guessing he discarded a substitute. Summon swap.
No, he discarded his edge. I do remember him doing that.
Okay. So
because substitute got summoned, he tributes Swap Frog, and then yeah.
I actually wasn't paying the most attention there. I should have been looking. Enter main phase 2. Activate 1-for-1. Sent malicious edge. Special summon a substitute from deck. Stop viewing deck. Sent swap frog to grave. Sent 1-for-1 to grave. View deck. Special summon swap frog. Sent substitute from deck. Sent swap frog to graveyard. Sent sub. So he just he did it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just double checking because it just looked weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that really sucks.
So it is a fake dupe, so we can break it if we want, but we don't really have anything strong into it.
Yeah, I think I have to go. Let's see. So 2, 4, 8. So I can make an 8-star. I can summon Honest, Mind Control, and Call. And then I have an 8-star. Let's give him the thinking thing. None of the 8-stars are like that good. The part that I'm annoyed about though is that I'm gonna have to use Call to Haunt it, and Call to Haunt is gonna stay on the field.
Yeah. What 8-star are you thinking about? Because what I'm thinking is that like he's probably gonna go like summon Monarch, target like our Stardust if you are making that. So we do have like a way to like dodge a Monarch with like MST.
That's true actually. So I probably will summon Stardust there. Alternatively, I could make Armory Arm, but I can't actually get over the substitute if I just take dupe and make Armory Arm, which sucks. So I feel like in this case, I do need to make an 8-star and then just like go Stardust, attack a substitute.
We also, this is just a suggestion.
Okay.
We could just pass. Because then he starts clearing up our back row for Gores to be live again.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, so he's already got rid of one dupe. I wonder what he's going to be doing. He's out of swaps. He is virtually out of things. Maybe we're
like he doesn't have 0 live, so it's like he does actually. He has an edge.
I don't imagine Stardust is just going to ride out for game and I can't even imagine what his hand could be that he can't.
SB no Monarchs, no 0.
Yeah, which is asking for a lot. But I also don't want this to proliferate where next turn like Frog comes back and then it becomes something else, even though I'm wondering if he plays a third dupe Frog.
Yeah, I guess the situation is
you know
what do you think is going to be worse, us passing and like getting cracked into by 0, or like us having to use almost all of our resources to protect like kind of a weak Stardust?
Yeah, I don't want to use all our resources is the thing.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm doing this.
Okay, so he's going to Rise of Bounce. Great, we get the chain Yada, so we get the draw. All right, so we got a Rise out of him, which he doesn't have swap, so at least we know he's not going to bounce a Riser for free.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do this too.
Bring out Shining Angel. I agree. I think that's really good. Make him attack into a recruiter, because he might be. If he.
So, right here we have a choice. I could Honest him, which doesn't really do much for me.
I kind of like you take the attack and you get Dialk, because then it brings back like your DD Warrior Lady, because we can torrential next turn. Maybe.
I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I think I do take the 1,000. This also clears this up, which I need.
Yeah,
happen.
we need Gores to be live, I think, at some point during this game.
Oh, I can also just get Herald of Orange Light.
Oh wait, no, you can get cyber Valley.
Oh yeah, this deck does
play. Yeah, you have
Cyber
Minecon.
Yeah.
Do that.
I could do that, or I can make an A-star. So it's like, which one do
it's up to you.
I really want to do here?
8-star behind Torrential is not too good because I would want to make Stardust in most cases, but Stardust isn't really gonna.
All right, I want to play it your way and get this.
Yeah, let's see.
Because he could main phase too.
Yeah, he could do other plays, but I mean, he just ended his turn before we even did a search. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's kind of fair in some way. Like traditional fairy decks are just summoning another monster that's not really influencing, like what you're setting and stuff.
Okay. Well, he's not responding to me either, so there's that.
Okay. So a few ways of doing this.
Yeah, I could take the Ryza. Which I'm just taking a Ryza. I'm taking.
Yeah, I don't think the dupe's threatening.
Yeah, I just want to take this thing.
Yep, Spanish it off. And now we can like kind of hold this torrential. Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking here?
I'm just setting torrential, setting legacy, and passing.
That's what I was thinking, because we will probably wait for him to go Monarch, and then we go torrential, then he misses timing on dupe.
Yep.
So we kind of get like a 3-for-1, sort of.
Yep.
Oh, draw Jesus. Pass. That's interesting. All right.
1, 2.
Okay. Well, I mean, he passed. Let's pass.
Yeah.
It's like Monarchs are the only way he's getting in here. Like 0 is not going to be good in this situation. Okay.
Phase 1. Activate.
Okay. So I guess he's making what? 3, 5, 6, 7?
Or that's just 5.
Okay.
I think I'm definitely.
Yeah, we definitely drop Gores here because we can go. We have to deal with the dupe block now, which is a little annoying.
Well, we have a DD War Lady.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That's a perfect answer, actually.
Yes.
We clear his whole field.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy's he's a real pro.
Yeah, I mean, I do like that he's just overtly just going for it. Like,
yeah, I mean, this MST hasn't served us anything being set, but he has Heavy Storm Gone now, so might as well make him think it's more than just one.
Yes.
Probably bottom. I was about to say
Yeah.
Don't think we want to deal with that. That feels good. That feels really good.
I agree.
Because I feel like he's running out of things. Like we have to deal with 3 Caius though. That is what is coming up.
Yeah.
And unfortunately this as well.
We could drop Christia next turn.
Yeah, because we go Dialk, Honest, drop Christia.
Yep.
That kind of sounds like game to me.
Ooh. Well, this just got super ignorant because now I can go summon Dialk, attack double Honest. So he takes 18, 25. He kills Dialk. Or no, I guess I just go 1 Honest. He takes 18. Dialk dies. Honest is in the grave. I get back, I guess, DD War Lady. And then I summon Christie at main phase 2 and get back Herald of Orange Light.
Yeah, because you can't do double because you would be over.
Yes, I would be over. 1. Yep.
Okay. Banish off the top. Just see what we get.
Where's Banish top?
Oh, you can't do that from him. You got to do the top of your deck.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
That's. Is that actually our target now?
Declare. So.
Yeah, you're not taking any damage here.
Well, Christy can get back a Herald from grave.
Yeah,
so...
we do have a Herald in grave. You're right about that.
Yeah, I just want like this kind of card
that just kind of deals with anything, sort of deal. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So then let's go Christia, get back Herald. Right? I mean, like, there's really nothing else.
Yeah, no, I don't really need anything
We
else.
don't need Honest.
Yeah, we don't need.
He's not beating anything over this in his frog deck.
Well,
I mean, he can go 0, but it's like we can't stop 0 anyway, right?
Right. I'm just thinking about. Oh. Okay.
Well, what are you thinking for?
I
the
mean,
game's already over. Tell me why you're thinking.
He got so angry.
Yes.
That was.
I need to know why you're thinking.
Why did he get so angry?
You know what you're doing? You're overthinking. The game's over. Game 2. We're sided.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we're taking out that bum ass heavy storm.
Yeah.
Because that would have been sad to draw.
I don't think this is good either.
He said nothing.
He said it's not a single card.
Yeah, he didn't set a single one. So like, unless he wants to show, well, I mean, he's just net decking. He's playing Treacherous. That's his only one.
Sure. I don't care if he's playing that or not. Like, I'm not.
No, I'm just saying, like, that, like, I don't think I'm keeping MST or heavy for Treacherous.
I like that game. We perfectly just grinded out of it. Like, you pointed out the Cyber Valley play with the mind control.
Yeah, you were about to go that, and I was just like, wait, this is actually really good.
No, it's like amazing.
Yeah. When we talked about that in the deck analysis, we were just like, this is a really cute play because it gets over the big problematic things that, like, you can't really deal with recruiter-wise. What just happened? Yeah, so we're negating that swap effect, so he's not getting any sends.
Yeah.
Go ahead and shuffle your deck, my mans. Okay, there we go. All right. Set Yada set book.
Yep.
Just like bait him into heavy storming again.
Yes.
Because I think the problem is that some Yu-Gi-Oh players, they'll be like, oh, like, I'm getting Jar greeted on my heavy storms. I'm going to do it again anyway.
Yeah.
Like, he's not even really thinking about it. Because when he heavy stormed, what did he do? He heavy stormed to get his, like, junk synchron to go through.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. That was
kind of ass.
He didn't do anything that turn. Like, anything that was crazy.
Like, if he went, like, heavy storm, get Vanity's Fiend, I would have been like, oh, like, that's actually kind of real. All right. Okay. Probably book him down, right?
No, I was thinking I might just kill it.
You just might Herald? And just go into freed beatdown?
I'm not going into free beatdown, but because like Book It doesn't actually do anything to solve the situation. I just really don't want him to get. Yeah, I'm going to do this.
You're just saying no to Treeborn.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair. It's a fair play. Because, like, I think the longer that we draw past, the worse it gets for him.
Yes.
Especially if he's not just bringing out Monarchs.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, see, look, now
he's just doing nothing. I think our draw pass is a lot better, too, because in this instance, like, he needs a turn of setup to, like, actually start pressuring.
Also, there's a crazy fear here where if we draw a Christia, he gets fucking ruined.
Okay, so you know this is Treacherous.
Sure.
Like, pretty much. Like, it's a very good chance that it's Treacherous. Okay. So... this is interesting. Oh, he's just going prio straight. He said, I had enough of you.
Yeah, and that's fine. I understand him having enough of me.
Yeah, it's understandable. So he wants to go attack. Sure. See, I'm looking at Fraser's face right now, and I can already tell he has a plan.
Well, my plan is to
because
savage.
he got really silent.
My plan is to savage this
The
guy.
thing is that he got really silent, so that's why I didn't say anything. Like I was like, oh, like what are you thinking? I'm like, I'm just gonna let the gameplay show itself because like I have a feeling that this dust shoot is gonna be.
Well, here's the funny thing:
he's
this
gonna get
guy
involved.
has a locked treeborn frog.
Yeah, this treacherous is just not doing anything.
Yeah, like
because we're not gonna summon any monsters.
No, except this.
Yeah, and if you want a treacherous shroom guy, be my guest. Book. Okay.
Okay, so we unlocked this treeborn frog.
I want to get Heavy Storm so bad.
You ain't the only one.
I want Heavy Storm to come home. Heavy Storm down the chimney, please. For the year of December.
All right, I want to see.
We want to put an end to it.
Yeah. Oh, I want to see his hand.
Okay.
Okay, so there's the treacherous.
So yeah, book. Sure. I don't know why he has book.
I don't want to deal with Caius. I'd rather him rise at the DD War Lady. And then I just go next turn, drop free, kill the Monarch. So, okay, so first off, let's just write his hand down. So, Dust, Brain, Caius, Ryza,
Soul,
Tretch. That's everything, right?
Yep. So now we just got to think of what we're getting rid of.
So I think it's just
Caius. You
want
want the Caius going? Yeah, sure.
I don't want to deal with Caius.
Yeah, Rise of Bounce doesn't actually put us in a worse situation here. And, you know, he may even just try to Rise of Bounce the back row, which is... Yeah, okay, he's going to do the monster. So this is like a set dupe frog?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Alright, well, Freed is...
Yeah, Freed is just a free, like, plus on this.
Yeah.
And then he goes summon Dark Dust Spirit.
You can go Torrential.
I'm going to deprison it.
Deprison it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll torrential it. I'll torrential it.
Yeah, because it also makes him miss the timing on dupe, so.
Yeah.
This guy's so pro. He just knows it. He knows everything that you're doing before you even do it.
Yeah, he's low-key like a little annoyed with me, which I, whatever.
You're just kind of like milking it a little bit.
No, I don't care. I don't really mind that people are like obnoxiously mad. Stay mad is my motto.
All right, so now we go Dark Dust effects because it's mandatory.
It is mandatory. Chain.
Yep, we'll chain. Yep. Oh, it was a Treeborn.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Well, I know he doesn't have gores or anything. So that was his 2 Monarch.
Yeah.
We put back Caius. He just went Ryza, and he already used Dark Dust. So his hand is just like
Soul Brain Control.
So yeah. So not like the best cards.
And Treacherous. Yep.
Yeah.
And you have the Book of Moon to protect against brain control. I don't know why he would use it when he has a free Treeborn, but
yeah, but maybe he doesn't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this duel plays out. He needs to draw a stream of Monarchs at this point.
Yeah, no more drawing frogs. If he draws frogs, I think this is going to get bad for him.
I stopped him from doing full substitute combos, so he will definitely be drawing frogs. Like, he still has multiple
Okay, so he is doing the brain control. So I guess he's trying to kill you.
I wonder where this is going.
Junk Synchron, maybe?
I'm just going to book her down.
Yeah. Because we know he doesn't have a Monarch unless he just top deck.
Yes.
And so it's like, yeah. I think the biggest thing is that if it was like Junk Synchron.
Oh, this is not good for him. What the fuck?
Okay. It's gone.
Yo, he's playing my... I don't
that
like
was a really, really bad decision.
Yeah, I don't like that he's playing my turn for me either. I'm a little annoyed by that. That's a little triggering.
Listen, I told you, he's pro. He knows all your actions before you're gonna take
Yeah,
them.
I hate doing this, but I have to.
I think now that we have Solemn, it's actually pretty visible.
Yes.
Because we're gonna set the yard.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening here.
Yep. And then any monarch, I'm passing judgment.
Stratos finally. Oh, okay.
Malicious Edge. Okay, so I guess that's we're slapping the cup. Oh, okay, sure. That's his first hero.
Yes.
So I feel like we definitely slap the cuss because now he can't go main phase 2. Oh, please tell me, baby.
No, we already banished 2 earlier.
Yeah.
For the other freed. So I wish things could be that easy, but they're not.
I feel like we probably don't Yada because he could be like on MST.
Yeah, we could wait one more turn.
It would have been so beautiful if we were like, oh, Melissa said, shh.
So we can't actually deal with this thing right now, but I don't want to Solomon yet. I'm gonna play some risky gaming right here. So this is risky.
Yeah.
So I'll take 300. So I'll take 900 total. This is very risky what I'm doing, but I'm trusting that we're gonna draw a monster, like a real one. Okay, I think I have to do this now.
Yeah, we have to because this is the line that we chose.
Yeah.
Okay,
so I think I'll just set book to like hopefully not die vibe. Yeah, we have 2 fairies.
Okay. Four, 5, 6. There's gonna go Brio.
He doesn't have a hero yet, so he does have a hero.
Does. Actually. If he has it, he has it. I don't think we can win if this Brio goes through, or if we get Miracle Fusioned. All right, we'll book it down. Imagine if he just like ends the game for us. He like attacks and he's just like, I end the game.
Yeah. We drew so bad.
Yeah.
We drew so bad. Like, if we drew a monster, we could just attack over that thing.
The hand that we had last time where we had like a decent amount of monsters and also back row, I think we were a little... Let me look at your graveyard.
Sure.
I feel like we were not light on back row, but like, honestly, our back row didn't really do much for us.
So I take 700. So low.
Yeah.
This is so annoying. I can't even set that.
Yeah. We got a Yada again.
Yeah.
Find something. That doesn't do it. All right.
You know what I want? I think Oppression's actually good against his deck.
Yeah, he's bringing out Junk Synchron a lot.
Yes. Oh my god, he's done siding already. This guy fucking hates me.
He's so fast. He's pro. He's very pro.
If that Christia came earlier, we would have been fine, but like our deck just it didn't give us monsters. I just didn't draw a Shining Angel, a Nova Summoner, a D-Alk.
He did a lot of beats too. That was the
We
thing.
didn't draw any monsters. We just drew Christias and Heralds, like the fucking double freed. It was so
honestly,
annoying.
I would have taken a Cyber Rally to just stop a battle phase.
Yeah, that was a little annoying. I'm trying to think if I want to do Mind Crush over Book of Moon. Book of Moon's awful in this matchup, it seems like.
Yeah, I don't think Book of Moon really had a lot of impact. I think the one situation where you could have Book of Moons, you were like really vulnerable to like it being like, okay, well, this hand's like really stun heavy, but I kind of want someone I can play.
Yes.
Well, this is just set Dust Shoot and
okay, so I could check for like Heavy Storm essentially. I think I'm gonna set this, and then I'm also gonna set this and then see what happens.
Yeah.
I won't activate anything.
Kind of wait for an action.
Yeah, I'll wait for an action.
Yeah, because even if you don't like even if he has like substitute or something like that, we do have like ways to stop
Yes.
substitute from keep. Okay, that was really tame.
Yeah.
Um. Hmm.
Okay, I think here I just go.
I feel like you could dust shoot, and there may be a universe. Maybe a universe. If he doesn't have gores, you could maybe Brio lock him.
No, no, no. I'm not. I'm not doing. I'm not
Not
going.
crazy
No,
like that.
I'm not. That's too much. What I kind of want to do is I kind of want to get the honest back in my hand, and then just like when he draws, dust shoot him, and then see if he has what kind of plays he has, and then after that, I can flip up Mask and Restrict so that he can't like do anything cute.
Okay.
So I'm gonna flip this. Declare effect two hand. Yeah. Obviously, he's not stopping that. And I think I'm just gonna pass, and then when he draws for turn, I'm gonna dust shoot him, and then I'm going to mask or restrict him after dust shoot resolves.
All right, let's see.
Oh, he has heavy storm.
Oh, he just drew that.
Okay, so he effectively can't. Oh, he did just draw that, right? Because he didn't shuffle his hand. Okay, heavy's really good. But his problem is that he's gonna have to play heavy to clear the mask. So it's heavy, Caius, Vader, Junk, Ryza.
If he does heavy to clear the mask, I mean, honestly, none of his monarchs are good to summon.
No, no.
Into this.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have an open field, and this guy you can only summon. Yeah.
Yeah. You're actually in a good position here to just flip Master Restrict. I guess it's what one do we not want to deal with?
I think I can deal with. I think I put back Ryza. I could deal with Caius because he can't really Caius me at any point. Actually, I'm just gonna put back Caius. And then after that, I'm going.
Yo. Dog. Relax. He's just so pro. He's too good.
Yeah.
I think we just let him sit here with this because yeah, because he didn't heavy. So
yeah, he didn't heavy. So I'm fine with just literally
letting it go.
that was a good draw. Because he can't monarch me, and I can get rid of a Christia by discarding Christia. So I can make him play heavy to try to deal with my set, and he actually can't. He can't get through this.
Yeah, we're gonna bait him into using heavy.
Yeah, I want him to use heavy, and then I can set 3.
Yep, set the yard.
Like you can't beat this.
Yeah, Herald is especially strong in this position.
Yeah.
And if we draw Call the Haunted all the top, I'm gonna cream.
Yeah, you take 100.
Yep. It's interesting he's being pretty conservative with his heavy.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that would get him going there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Discard.
You have 7 cards. Drops Prodigy.
Well,
this guy is just the best. This is my favorite duelist we fought so far.
you like this one?
This is my favorite guy. Do we just do it again? Caius. Junk Synchron Ryza.
So there's Junk Synchron now, which means he can actually make a synchro play. And I would be forced to... Okay, I think our game plan is actually set Bottomless so that he heavy storms.
And then maybe he tries to go for Monarch.
He tries to go for a Monarch. He tries to go for some big play. I don't let big play walk. And then I just set like double D Prison Masker Restrict and have 3 fairies engrave. And if I draw a fairy, I just like completely take over the game.
Yeah.
So, because like right now, he's gonna go next turn like Junk Synchron. He could heavy storm me and all this other stuff. Like,
I think if you don't bait him into playing a Monarch next turn, it's going to be a problem for us.
yeah, like if I just set...
But even if he goes like Brio or anything like that, that's still pretty good for us as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe I'll just set D Prison and then just leave Bottomless in my hand, because I'm scared that he goes to Stardust and just like summon Junk Synchron, bring back this. 1, 2, 3, or just 3, all of these with the Junk Synchron and make Stardust, and then I'm annoyed.
Okay, so then you have to set D Prison if you're worried about Stardust being the one he goes for.
Yes. I could also... Goyo doesn't really do anything here.
I think Goyo might be a punt because we need this Herald.
Yes.
He has too many tributes. And especially since I think this Caius is going to be the choice to go for here.
Yeah, let's see what he does. So I'll just set this again.
I think I agree with your line of getting the... Yeah.
I want him to play Heavy Storm.
Just play it.
Because he needs to play it because we have a second Master Trick anyway. The game can't really go on if he doesn't play Heavy Storm. And he can't like absolutely ruin me because of Herald.
This guy's just the master of clicking incorrectly.
Yeah, he's...
Alright, so now we have D-Prison, so...
Yeah, so when he synchros, I'll just D-Prison to synchro.
Yep. I mean, he may go Brio, which I don't think is going to be good for him here.
No.
Okay, he is going Stardust.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Okay.
I think he wants a response. He heavies now. Okay.
Okay. That's fine, right? So, yeah.
Yep, because now we're just going to do it again. Oh, God.
Yeah, here's the problem. Does he not have another ward? Oh, he didn't want to get rid of his Treeborn. That makes sense.
I mean, he has a Treeborn in the field, but sure.
Yeah.
Alright, I mean, this actually...
So we have a couple outs. If we draw Brain Control, we're like super in there.
Cyber Valley's not...
Can I get a Shining Angel or Nova Summoner, please?
Okay, thank you, game. Let me... Where's this little towel that you have? Let me... Tap the forehead a little bit.
Oh God! Because
Okay.
like, how many games are we going to play without ever seeing this card?
Yeah, right.
Like, how many?
How many cards are we in? Like, we have
A lot.
3, 6, 7, and then there's 11 cards total in our hand and graveyard.
Yes. So
We drew a lot.
I could, because he can't Monarch me anymore. He can't really like do anything too crazy, so I could literally shut Shining Angel and then just set the yard. And I don't think I have to crash and lose a lot of life because it's a lot of life points.
No, we can't.
If I go 11 and then I still have to do like 11 and then 11 and then get a guy and then summon Christia, like we lose.
Into a face-up 0 is not even good anyway.
No.
So I think just set Shining Angel, and we're probably going to just take 111.
Yeah, and I'm fine with 111.
Yeah, because then we can... It's actually interesting, because I'm trying to think...
Yeah.
Yeah, my man plays so fast. It's like, you gotta be at attention with him. Okay. So we're actually going to take, what, 14 instead, actually?
Yeah, whatever.
15, something like that. Now, what the question is... Well, he's 500 bigger, right? Is that math right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The question is, what do we grab in this instance?
So, yeah, because he can't attack anymore.
Yep. Do we grab... Because we're at 4 now, right?
Yes.
So we need to do something with this 4.
Yes. We could go...
DD Warrior Lady?
We could go DD War Lady, then summon Herald of Orange Light, Synchro, make Goyo Guardian. Well, I can't. Mask Restrict doesn't. Stardust can't use his effect anyway. Thinking. So, do I want to Synchro here is the question. I don't really think there's a point because I can't. There's nothing I can do to stop Absolute Zero from going off. But I think syncing is the correct thing to do to start. To like, I go DD War Lady, Synchro, make anything, summon Christia, get back a guy, get back Honest, I guess. Oh, this is tough.
It's really awkward.
I think it is DD War Lady though. Like I really do. Yeah, I think I have to go DD War Lady.
Here's a kooky play.
What's it?
We could summon Angel, bounce it to our hand.
What Angel? You mean Honest?
Honest, yeah. We can summon Honest, bounce it to our hand, and if we really don't draw anything that's a monster, we can go Herald. No, that doesn't work because then we'll be over by 1.
Right. I think it's just DD War Lady.
Yeah.
And then just Synchro and call it a day. And like to prolong the game any longer either. Because I feel bad that we are taking like a while here, but we don't really play Fairies anymore. So yeah. Okay. Well, we didn't come this far, right?
Yeah, I mean,
we literally have one play to make, and it is this. So, so maybe it's like for the 6. This thing's a rant. I could also, if I make Goyo, I kind of like make him have to, because I go Goyo, then I go Christia, and then I go Goyo take Stardust, Christia, Goyo take Stardust, Christia, kill your, this just tramples over Treeborn Frog, and Christia kills Stardust, which is not bad. Oh, but there is that. I guess if I get back Honest, he can't get over anyway. So I don't have to worry about how big Zero gets, right? Like that doesn't matter.
No, that doesn't matter.
I like Goyo here though.
We do have a set D prison, so even if he just goes like raw 0, which is his best play because we have Master Restrict up.
Yeah.
I think we are insulated from dying.
Yeah, because if I make this, he just attacks this with 0, I guess.
Yeah, I think...
You know what, though? Oh, this is kind of nasty. I'm going to summon this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is a throw if he fucking goes DD Crow, by the way. Special declare. Like, this is a huge throw if he has anything. Okay. So I get this back, and then I can summon a second Christia. Like, I can go attack here, he kills Christia. I go Honest on the attack, so he takes 28. So he takes 2,000 and some change here.
Oh,
summon Christia.
That's really good.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Oh, he can't out that. He needs brain control.
Yeah, and I will deprison the Stardust and just take the Christia's attack. And he has to give me back Christia.
Yeah, just do that. That's your only play. I mean, that's your best play.
I was about to say, not my only.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Is that synonymous at this point? All right, so we get some bleed. We get some burn damage through. This is a lot of damage. On a really established board, too, which is the messed up thing.
Yeah.
And then Christia attacks 0.
Right. Christia attacks 0. He kills my Christia, and then I Honest. Or I could kill Stardust.
I think I like setting up Christia again. I don't know. What do you...
Well, she's already on the field. I could just kill Stardust, and then he has to come at me.
Yeah, with Master Destruct on the field?
Yeah, he has to come at me. If I just kill Stardust...
Do that, fuck it.
Because, like, if I kill his 0, I summon a second Christie, but, like, I can't really... It's harder to kill me with 2 monsters on the field.
It is. Even with brain control.
Yeah.
It's actually a lot harder to kill you.
Yeah, and I don't have to Honest.
Yep, you get to keep your Honest. We set the Yada.
Because it's not doing shit else. And Heavy Storm is gone.
We pass. Okay. I think the token's off, right?
No, this thing gains...
Does it gain permanent?
Yeah, if this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent...
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't realize Mask Restrict is still up.
I don't know what the us means.
Me either.
Jordan Peele.
Maybe he's actually German.
He could be actually German.
This is a long...
This I mean, this is just like Fairies in general, though. Like, when they kind of get their established game state, like... Well, this matchup in particular, because I feel like with some of the plays that we've had, like, we probably would have won ages ago.
What do you mean?
Like, just kind of getting Christia, like, established, I feel like it would just kind of be over. But, yeah. I think the problem with this is that I feel like the game is going to last beyond this.
Yes.
Like, there's going to be, like, 2 to 3 more turns after this.
That's very sweet.
And it's, like, problematic. Like, it's like, this game really should be over, but it's like...
Yeah, zombies... I mean, not zombies. I keep saying zombies. Fairies do not...
Yeah, she's on the field, man. Even if you econ. This is awesome, because he can't go, like, Miracle Fusion his own 0 away, either. To, like, just clear a field by itself.
Right, so he's doing that.
So we just Honest, right?
Yes.
Because then we have Christia for next turn. Oh no, you're taking that big damage, my guy. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we won.
I mean, we did. We really did.
So I guess let's just watch the replay, right?
I kind of want to see what his, like, when we got to that state in the game.
Yeah,
I kind of want to see what his hand
I think
was.
I did a really good job game 3.
You did an amazing job.
Setting trap dust shoot and not using it, and then, like, just seeing, like, getting him into a position where I made him use heavy, but then I'm going to just, like, establish a second back row that's actually more ignorant than the first one.
So I don't care about this game or the other game. I actually like game 3 the most.
Yeah. These games don't matter, because game 2 I drew nothing. I just drew double freed, and I just lost.
I also want to see how well... I think it didn't go through. Look at it again. It did not go through. Yeah. I kind of want to see how my crackhead summon Brio play would have worked. I really want to see. Like, I need to see where what's coming up.
Let's look at opening hands. So his opening hand is a playable one, right? It's Treeborn with a Monarch and Heavy Storm, which is, like, for a Monarch player, you know, a deck that usually has, like, 1 real play per turn or whatever. This is a pretty good opening hand for him. Like, it's playable. Yep. Our hand is cracked out of its fucking mind because we have Mask Restrict against this deck, and we have Trap Dust Shoot.
Yep.
And we're going first. So.
And you sniff out the Heavy Storm,
yep.
like
I wanted him to heavy right here,
like the Truffle Dog.
Yes.
And then this is where you start getting all suspicious of him, and you bounce your Honest.
Yes.
And then you don't do anything.
Yes, and then he draws a swap and he attacks me with it. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
I will give him props here. He held this Heavy Storm for a long time.
He did. He held this Heavy Storm in a way that made it annoying to me.
Yeah, and it kind of put him in a good position, not gonna lie. Like, kind of low key.
It did, because the longer he held it, the more pressure he applied to me without having to use it.
Yeah.
Like, it got to a point where I realized that Junk Synchron is going to allow him to synchro, which applies pressure without tributing.
Yep.
So, like, this doesn't actually matter anymore. I was the only fear here, because there was a fear in this game. If he made Thought Ruler, when I set the deep prison, I was in deep shit. What I should have realized, though, is that I could have set Bottomless And he can't Stardust anyway. Because of Master Restrict.
Because of Master Restrict up.
But if my idea...
I'm going heavy.
Right, but my idea was he's going to go heavy. And at that point, like, I just want to be insulated anyway. But I should have thought about just setting bottomless. Because if the worst thing that can happen is he goes Summon Thought Ruler and just starts attacking when I have Master Restrict.
He just starts beating your
and then then I'm just dead, right? Because like my hand can't deal with a Thought Ruler. It actually can't at all. Like I can't.
Yeah, let's see your next draw, because this is like the turn coming up where it's like he can go that play that you're saying. So I want to say the next draw, like let's imagine none of this happens. He just goes beats over this. Like he could probably summon 0. He probably would do that.
Yeah, he would still do the pressure.
All right, Shining Angel. That actually isn't horrible.
No, it's not. But yes,
he would have been in a better position.
He would have been. Yeah. The things we didn't know we were going to draw Shining Angel, but I did ask for it.
You prayed for it.
I did.
I had to grab the sweat.
Because how many games was I going to play without drawing a single of a 6 of?
Yeah.
Like a 6 of. I played 6 copies of it, and I haven't drawn I drew double freed before I drew a single Shining Angel and Nova Summon in a whole match. So I was annoyed, but then we just destroyed. This is destructive right here.
Yeah. Once that just shows the power of this
he
deck.
did have brain control.
Oh, he did. So at what part here? What were we worried about brain?
Well, brain control would have been scary if I would have just left Christia by herself.
Yeah.
And at first, that's what I was going to do.
Because you were going to go Deep Prison on the Stardust, but then he could have had a normal summon behind it as well.
Yes.
Which would have been bad.
Yes. So that's why it was a little freaky. I like this because it's harder to kill me through 2.
Yep.
And this is also, we did a lot of damage here. Like this was
really strong.
Like just taking his life points down and then killing Stardust. So now to kill me, even with brain control, he goes take Christia. It's like, okay.
This guy's big by himself.
Yeah, this guy, but he's not big enough. He's only 23, I think, right?
He'd be 24.
He's 24. So the thing is, his attack doesn't really matter because he doesn't wall up anybody. But like brain control is not lethal in this situation. He can't get rid of him. He has to give me my Christia back no matter what.
Yeah.
He can't tribute. So like, outside of drawing MST, he has no outs to what I'm doing.
Yeah, this was a really, really strong position. I'm really glad how he set this up.
Yeah.
This was stupidly strong. Okay, so he draws.
Here he starts making a lot of misplays.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just trying to like.
He's just like
he's scrambling.
He's trying to get anything.
He's scrambling. Substitute Treeborn Frog. Like he's just scrambling. He's just scrambling. He just scrambled.
Like he goes substitute summon Treeborn Frog from the deck, from the hand, from the grave.
Yeah,
I don't know where it's at.
He just started scrambling. Then he realized. Once I dropped Honest here, and he realized I go right back to 4.
Yeah, right. It's going to be
he goes on top of the deck.
Christia shuffle.
What did you just do?
And also on top of it as well, like this guy's just also going to be ignorant because is he just dead here?
No, this guy dies 0.
Oh right, he dies to 0.
He scooped before I got to do anything.
Right. I was just thinking about it. I was just like, yeah,
he scoops like immediately. He just immediately scoops. That was great. We only got to play 1 match, and it's already an hour, so I'm going to leave this episode here.
Yeah, this was a good match.
And then what we can do, if you want, you can play. You want to switch seats and then play zombies, and then we can record a second episode.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
We could do that.
All right, so guys, this concludes episode 6, I think it is. I don't know. At some point, we're going to forget what number it is. But anyway, this concludes another episode of Mastering the People. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This fairy deck is actually kind of fucking nice. And I actually will be bringing this back probably for my next time I play on Mastering the People, just because this was only 1 match.
It was also fun.
It was actually really fun.
It was really fun.
Because it's grindy. It's not just Blackwing Ignorance. It's grindy as hell, but it's good grindy. I like this deck. I started off the format liking this deck, so nothing really changed, and I think the deck got better. The Mind Control Cyber Valley is so good.
I'm so glad that I called that out.
That one game won.
Like, it's right there.
That one game
That's the thing that we talked about.
Because our hand was bad, and we needed to draw.
Yeah, it was really bad.
If we made a level 8, like just a shitty level 8, like make a Stardust and set back row with MST and like, if he monarchs out.
I mean, that's the first thing that I said is that like, we can make Stardust, and it's like it's really weak because like I almost feel like we gotta like
if your deck is like if your deck is like make a Stardust, like that's really
that you're gonna dodge.
If that's your play and that's your only play with the fairy deck, you're probably
then you were crying about this. Oh, this fucking Call the Haunted is gonna get my Gores.
I was so nervous, and then he summoned Rise and attacked. I was like, okay, that's actually good because then I can like get the call dead. He summoned Android, then I dropped Gores. Gores is really good. He darked that spirit out bottomless. I took no damage that turn. It played out so well.
Yeah.
But the Cyber Valley got the whole thing started because it let me draw a lot of cards, and I needed to draw cards at that point.
Yep.
So all right, well we're done. Catch you in the next one.